Hello everyone, welcome to Invest Wisdom. In this video, we're going to talk about debt holds you financially back. Let's get rid of it. The 7 effective tricks. If you are new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. The typical American owes $58,604 in personal debt, has a credit card amount of more than $1,963, and more than 70% of graduating students have an average of $33,000 in student loan debt. This is insane! So follow these steps if you have personal debt that you want to pay off as fast and painlessly as possible. If you ever find yourself in a scenario similar to this one, or if you have personal debt that you want to pay off, follow these steps. I am talking about your personal loans, which do not do anything other than making your life a living misery and costing you far more money than is really required. I am referring to any kind of excessive credit card debt, as well as high-interest vehicle loans, personal loans, and even debt from college loans. In principle, any debt that does not produce you more money should be paid off as quickly as possible. And the next 7 stages are rather simple ways to do that. The first trick: if you have cut down as much as possible and are living on the very minimum but are still unable to generate enough income to pay off your debt, there is no way around it. Work more hours at your current job or get a second job to minimize your debt and increase your ability to pay it off. Simply said, you must increase your income. There are several straightforward remedies for situations like this one. If you have a considerable amount of debt, for instance, you should just work harder to eradicate it. Second, there are 2 alternatives available when it comes to paying off debt. The first strategy is the snowball method, which was popularized by Dave Ramsey. According to this technique, the smallest debt should be paid off first, followed by the largest total. According to Dave Ramsey, paying off the smaller bills first offers a number of psychological advantages, and getting your debts paid off faster provides you with the mental fortitude to remain with it long term. Also, paying off the lower bills first might free up some additional cash flow, which you can then utilize to pay down the higher balances because you no longer have to make the monthly payment. I have recognized the merit of this argument. The third, after you've calculated how much you owe and how much interest that debt is costing you, you should begin monitoring your expenditures for the following month. You should determine the precise amount of money entering and exiting your bank account down to the cent. The majority of individuals have no clue where their money goes each month or how much they spend without even realizing it, such as a Chipotle steak bowl you purchased the other day or the $4 cappuccino you bought today. This is a problem since most people spend money without ever recognizing it. We're going out to lunch with some of your employees and the cost will be $20. But you don't think that these fees are all that important. When it comes time to go and monitor your spending, I think it will be an eye-opening experience for you to be able to see the cumulative effects of your spending and exactly where your money goes without your conscious knowledge. If you actually want to watch your expenditures, you may utilize software or other techniques. Fourth, after you have accumulated all of your expenses, create a list. The first will be your list of necessary expenditures, and the second will be your list of desired expenditures. The need to spend list will include items such as your bare minimum food budget, bare minimum housing payment, bare minimum insurance payment, and anything else that is genuinely required for your survival. This is all about setting a benchmark to determine just how much you will spend. This column may be whatever you want, but it won't ruin your life if you don't begin immediately. After you've finished the stage, it will be immensely exciting. I am ecstatic since this will be the start of your new budget. Then, you'll use that money to pay off your debt. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The fifth trick. Depending on how much debt you have and how much interest you pay, you may want to look into debt consolidation to lower your interest rate and save money. Here's how consolidating your debts works. Let's say you owe $30,000 on 4 credit cards and a personal loan, and the average interest rate on those loans is 20%. Instead of paying off 5 different loans with 5 different interest rates, you can combine them into one loan with a possible lower interest rate than the others. Now, you only have to pay off one loan. Also, if you have a lot of credit card debt and can't pay it off all at once, you might want to transfer the balance to a credit card with no interest to save money on interest. When you move the money to the second card, you will usually have to pay a balance transfer fee of 3%. However, this is usually much cheaper than paying an interest rate of 27% on another credit card. Going and getting a personal loan to then pay off all of your credit card balances works in a similar way. So going and getting a personal loan to then pay off all of your credit card balances could save you money again. Just be responsible with everything and don't get a personal loan to buy a Ford Mustang GT instead of paying off your debts. Don't do anything stupid with it if you get a personal loan. Find out what kind of debt you have. This is the 6th thing you can do to get out of debt. I have a sneaking suspicion that most people who are in debt don't really know how much debt they are in or how much interest the debt is costing them. This is why it's important to go over your finances so you can face this problem head on. Write down all of the money that is owed to you, including any credit card debts you may have. After that, you can move on to the next step. Last, and this is the hardest part, but we have to do it. You have to go through your list of things you want to spend money on and get rid of almost everything you don't need to spend money on. I know it sounds harsh, but if you're in debt, you really need to cut back on the things you enjoy until the debt is paid off. For example, you don't have to have dinner with all of your friends at TGI Fridays. No, you can usually find a way to cut your list of things you want to spend a lot less by either getting rid of them or finding cheaper alternatives. For example, if you go to a bar every week and spend $45 in drinks, you could go to the grocery store and spend $20 on an entire bottle of whatever you want. Then go to the bar pre-game and just order a cup of water for free. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.